Hey Nelson, quick demo for your Graflex here. Everything's done on your Graflex and your blade except for I'm waiting on a blade tip from the custom saber shop. They're sold out right now, but I expect them to restock this week. But I wanted to go ahead and get this demo video out to you so that you can see progress has been made and basically that everything's done minus that, which is a 2-second install once I get it, and then ship it out to you. Custom saber shops in Idaho, same as me, so when I order something I typically get it the next day. But let's go over your Graflex. I was able to get your activation in your clamp card and your auxiliary here. I just couldn't get the bubble strip here. When I tried to put the bubble strip in here instead of this circuit board, it didn't want to click on the activation very well. So I did opt to not put the bubble strip in, but we got the configuration the way you wanted it. So we can go over this real quick. So to open it up, just flip the lever like that. Unscrew your pommel. There's your chassis. You get a removable battery. You do have a positive and negative sign in there to tell you which way to orient your battery. If you put the battery in wrong, you'll fry the board, so pay special attention to how the positive end goes towards the speaker. You do have access to your SD card. I did put the sound fonts on there that you gave me that you paid for, and then the stock fonts that came with the CFX board. So let's throw a battery in it. I'll be sending you this battery right here, and it is a button top battery, so that's your positive side right there, positive side up top.
I've got a feeling that things are about to get pretty nasty around here.
So when you throw your battery in, screw your pommel back on. One thing about this activation, clamp activation, is if you look under there, typically this is a 3D printed piece that I sell that has 2 switches, one on each side, to make an activation and an auxiliary here, but I just used one side for this. It's kind of teeter-tottering on this bolt right here. This levels it out when you throw the clamp in, and then after you throw the clamp in, it further gets leveled out when you screw this in and it sits on top of this. But you want to make sure that this piece of the clamp assembly is up far enough for you to slide your pommel on. So you may have to, when you have this clamp open, just slide your card back a little bit like that, so you can hold down this side with your thumb. When you hold down this side, it lifts this side up. So just hold down that side. Just like that. And then once you get that on there, you can slide your card back and then just screw your pommel on. I don't do clamp card activations very often, the switches here, because it does take a little bit of know-how to get them on and off, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Just follow that step there. And then once you got it screwed on, flip your clamp down, and then your pommel's not going anywhere. You wanted a see-through glass eye, so we do have that. You got your blade right here. Your blade goes pretty far down into the pommel, or into the emitter part, probably about that far down, so that we can, probably goes about that far down so that we can get that proper shine through. You can see your pins way down there, right? So because of that, don't really have a blade retention, because it is a pretty snug fit. Blades in, activations towards the front. We can turn this light off. Activations toward the front. Flash on flash. auxiliary button for your tap for your blaster deflex. Hold it down for your blade lockup. Turn it off. And then while it's off, to get to a different sound font, hold down your auxiliary button.
Sound bank selection.
Now we can cycle through with either the auxiliary or the activation.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker.
Exit menu. System menu. SD card audio play.
This is General Kenobi.
Just going through them all. When you find one you like, hold down the button.
Prepare a boarding party.
And some of these do have music tracks that play in the background, so you can just double tap your activation. And then you can mess with this while the track's playing. Turn the track off, double tap again. And then let's go through color changing. I'll turn it on. Hold down the active auxiliary and twist your wrist.
Spectrum.
Now you can twist your hilt to find any color that you like. You can see it shine through. And let's try a ice blue. Tap the button when you like the color, and then it will remember that color when you turn it back on. This has a little bit of an unstable effect coming about this far out of the blade, but if you want to change profiles, do like you did color change, but then hold down the button.
Spectrum.
Hold it down.
Blade profiles.
Now you can twist the hilt again. So you find something that you like. There's a solid one in here too if you prefer just to have it solid. But when you find one that you like, tap the button. I don't know if you could see that on the camera very well, but it's pulsating. And then it will also remember that profile when you turn it back on. So we'll turn it off for a second. I'll show you that smooth swing. I don't want to do it with the blade in because I got a bunch of stuff sitting around and I don't want to hit something. But turn it on. Smooth swing. So that's your hilt, that's your blade minus the tip. I've been texting you back and forth, but I'll let you know as soon as I order it, and then I'll let you know again the day that I get it, because it will go back out to you, or this will go out to you the same day I get the tip. Thanks.